Anyway, so yeah, the update. Well, of course, I've already posted what I did, so now I could talk freely about it. Let me just give a little background because a lot of people were asking me why I did it, and um, some people are confused, telling me that people normally go and do breast augmentation. I don't think I ever had small breasts, but they didn't start growing, perhaps not until after I had my son, and they just kept growing. um 1 year I was like a D, then skipped to double D, triple D, um and so on. Now I always bought good bras. I think I bought bras every month or every other month. I would probably be on Amazon buying a bra, and I would probably spend at least $50 on a bra. Okay, and so I got the right size bra. So a lot of people, they knew my breasts were big, but my breasts were very big, and I masked that well by learning how to do different things. Learning to put boob tape on when I was wearing a strapless bra, and when the bra worked well, I would just go and repurchase them. So what happened to my physique is that I had very bad posture, so I was leaning forward a lot, and there are some really deep grooves in my shoulders. I mean, if you go back even my photo shoot, you could see them. And my breasts were extremely heavy, so I lost weight in 2021, 22. I probably lost around 35 pounds in total, and the weight was well hidden on my body, and the breasts never went down in size. In fact, over the years they kept increasing. Now I started going to the gym, and then I had to stop because everything else was getting nice, but my boobs seemed to have just been getting bigger, more elongated. I just did not know what the reason for that was. So I have a lot of sleeping problems, okay? Because my neck, because of the bad posture over the years, my spine is straight. Your cervical spine is supposed to be curved, and mine progressed from going the other direction to now being straight. So it means I had a lot of sleeping issues. I could mainly just sleep on my back because I had to have a cervical neck pillow to be able to sleep, and that affected my sleeping patterns. Also, I had to now consider going to therapy. Now, the weight of my breasts primarily was the source of all of these issues for me. I also had bruising on my stomach for the weight of the breast, so I could not really stay in the house without browning, but I would do it anyway. And even as I lost some weight, and then you would feel that the breast was not as heavy, they were still present right there because of the size. So I just decided to medically to get it done. Of course, the added benefit of the changes that have been made to my body is 100% welcomed, and I knew that that was going to happen. Consider I was 50 years old, I had a very tall frame, and more than likely this thing was just going to send me more forward. I wouldn't wait until I was 60, 70 to go get the breast reduction done. It would have been more taxing on my health, and now that I've done it, I could at least get the benefits of doing the surgery. So no, I didn't do it just for looks. I didn't just do it for cosmetic reasons. I had those very real reasons. My chest was being impacted. I had breathing issues. The pain and the inflammation that I was getting in my shoulder area was unreal. Every was of inflammation, and there was a lot of rashes too that I would get because of the size and the amount of sweat and so that would be building up. So guys, I have not regretted it. The pain, and I'm somebody, my pain threshold is very low, but I can tell you there was no pain involved. And well, of course, the week of the surgery, definitely you would get a lot of discomfort. Up to why I chose to go to Turkey to get it done. I guess they're the mecca right now to get any cosmetic, any kind of cosmetic things that you want done to your body. Teeth, breathing better, sleeping better, and then now I could actually go to therapy to fix my spine issue, and then I know I will have success at that because what was causing the problem, or what caused the problem, has been solved. So now I can focus on getting the therapy that I need. And if you feel that you want to do this surgery, go ahead and get it done. Go ahead and get it done. It will help you. I mean, I was feeling a bit guilty sometimes when I made the decision to finally do it. I was feeling guilty because I see people with breasts bigger than mine. I do, and I was like, am I being vain? Am I being vain by going to get this surgery done? But honestly, that was money very well spent, and I don't regret a thing. It's a good idea if you could get somebody to go with you. Thank God I did have my cousin who came. I did get her there before I did the surgery, before she arrived and everything like that. And you do get help, but you know, a familiar person there with you is always going to be a plus. This looks phenomenal. It really does. And no regrets here. No regrets here. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.